Our species is going to experience more change in the next decade than the entirety of human history, and most people are not prepared for it. I'm already seeing people lose their jobs either to the new changes in the Trump administration or through technology, specifically AI, generative artificial intelligence specifically. That's why I want to make this video, because I know that there's a lot of skepticism. I know that there's people that are afraid of it. I know that there's people that are angry because it's coming in and losing their jobs. And I know that hundreds of millions of more jobs will be lost by 2030. It's estimated around 300 million. That's the entire population of the United States. So people need to be prepared, because there are going to be new jobs that are created. And I just want to position my people, my followers, my subscribers, and to take advantage of the new jobs with AI. So that's what this channel is all about. I'm Kayla Love, the AI Homegirl, helping break down AI so you can level up. And I want to start by sharing a story about a friend who was a huge skeptic of AI. She was like, no, I heard about it, but I haven't used it. I don't really want to. It kind of just creeps me out, to keep it real with you. Her whole family was also against it. But she came over to my house. You know, this is one of my best friends. When my grandmother passed away, it was July of 2023. She brought me some food and then had to get going real quick. And I'm like, girl, can't you stay, please? And then she told me I have to go make 2 lesson plans for this hip hop workshop that I'm doing tomorrow in a summer camp. And girl, I'm already behind, so I gotta go. And then I pulled out my computer and started asking her some questions like, how many students are there? How long are the workshops? What do you already have? What do you want to teach them and want them to know? Because if you know me, I'm a curriculum developer. I did that for many years, and I've taught all ages of hip hop curriculum from kindergarten through college level. So I'm taking all of her answers and putting them into ChatGPT. And then I added a prompt at the end that asked for 2 lesson plans. Please be clear on the objectives. Give me some concrete activities, some questions that I can ask the students to spark discussion. Give me timestamps, etc. And within seconds, ChatGPT generated and populated those lesson plans, and I showed her. And she was just floored. Like, what? I did not know that AI could do that. I did not know that AI could do that. She was like, girl, it would have taken me like 2 to 3 hours to do that exact same thing, and it probably wouldn't have even been as good. I was like, yeah. So can you hang out with me now? So really, it was like I had to leverage AI just because I wanted my homegirl to hang out with me. Mission accomplished, but it really changed her perspective on what was possible. And at the end of the day, 1, I got to hang out with my homegirl longer, but 2, the extra hour that she also saves, she said she was going to go home and work on her script, which is a personal project that she has been working on for a while. And she was just so excited. Like, you think I could generate images of the characters that I have in mind and mock-ups and all of this stuff? So that's when I knew it was like a game changer, because she went on to use AI after that and then show her family, show her friends. We've actually worked together to create a custom GPT called Enlightened Daylight, which is the custom GPT that we built together that had already generated 5 figures. So it's a private GPT, but I sell it in my GPT Glow Up Kit, and the link is in the description if you're interested. So that's when I knew that it was for real a game changer, because when we're using AI in this way, we're not replacing creativity, we're enhancing it. The most important thing about that workshop is that Daylight is going to show up the next day for those students and be present with them. It's about the way she interacts with them. It's about the way that she facilitates the conversation. It's about the critical thinking she gets them to engage in by the questions that she's able to ask. That you can't replace. So you see that? That's how we leverage AI, is that we're taking away from the menial task that she would have had to do, where her creativity is not being best put to use, so that she can make room and make energy and make space for being able to show up fully in human form, present where it really matters. Because creativity is infinite, which means that you have the opportunity to earn an infinite amount of money. At least that's according to Myron Golden. I got to see him speak recently at Funnel Hacking Live this year. But the point that I'm trying to make is that this shit is lit. The point that I'm trying to make is you just pay attention and get sucked into focusing on the news, then things are going to feel dreary and hopeless. And you look at the price of eggs and you look at your bills piling up and it just feels like there's nothing that can be done. But I'm going to ask you, yes, stay alert, stay woke, stay on the up and up. But at the same time, you need to shift your focus to the future and understand that there is possibility, there is potential. And you are in the position right now, better than anybody else that came before you in human history, to accumulate wealth. This is a new wealth transfer. Now, obviously, I can't tell you all of that in one video. This is my first video. I'm letting you know my intentions because I have been doing a lot of work out there in the community, from going to conferences and attending speeches, meeting some of my idols, but also writing my book, AI the Bootleg Brain, which ironically they say if you really want to hide knowledge, then put it in a book, which evidently is what I've done. I know that there's a lot of people that are more visual learners, more audio learners, and so that's why I'm putting together this video series so that I can tap in with you and make this information accessible in a way that fits your learning style. So make sure that you hit subscribe. Make sure that you comment below if you have any requests for upcoming videos. Thank you for coming along on my journey. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Over and out. The AI Homegirl, Kayla Love.